Have you ever wished you could just grab the coach's attention after one single tryout? If you're like most players, you bust your butt, but the coach doesn't even remember your name.
Hey, what's going on, coach? Oh, hey, Billy, right?
Well, you're probably going about it all wrong. But it's okay, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to get your coach's attention and make the team. Step 1 is connect with the coach. If you have any way to contact your coach before the tryouts, I would recommend doing so. Usually high school basketball teams have a specific core of players that are already on the team because they played last year. See if you can get in any fall workouts or fall leagues, anything of that nature before you get to that first tryout. Also, when you first meet the coach, shake their hand. Connect a name to the face. Have a conversation with them. Mention your name, look them in the eye. That makes you more memorable and more human. So whenever that coach looks at his clipboard and sees your name on it, he might remember, oh yeah, he introduced himself. He was a good kid, or he was mature, he carried himself well. Just those little things can mean a lot to a coach. Think about it like advertising. You're the product. So what you want to do is get that product in the consumer's mind. They don't have to buy it right away, but just having the thought of your brand, your product, your name in their mind can influence their behavior. What's going on, coach?
Who are you?
Do you want me to personally assist you in your basketball journey? Click the top link in the description. You can get access to my free community. It's not going to be free forever, but get in right now so you can hop on weekly calls with me and we can talk about basketball together, help you with your mindset, all that good stuff. Click the top link in the description. Step 2, set the precedent early. When you walk into that gym, man, don't walk in with your shoulders down and oh, I don't know if I'm going to make the team. Get it in your mind right now that you are the best guy out there. Even if you're not, just say it to yourself. Say, I deserve to be here. By carrying that frame into a tryout or into an open run, you're going to have a different presence about you, a different aura about you. Not aura, 6'7". Oh man, I feel like, oh man, I'm not with the trends. Be the first to enter the gym and the last one to leave. Show that nobody can outwork you. That's what I did, man. From my freshman year to my sophomore year, I didn't get much playing time on varsity at all. But my coach started to see me more because I was the only one left in the gym by the time he had to close up or the janitors had to kick me out the gym. To get back to that different aura or presence about you, you can become a leader just by how you carry yourself. Let's say in the middle of a tryout, there's a scrimmage going on. Before the scrimmage starts, huddle up the team together. Huddle up the 4 other guys and say, all right, guys, let's move the ball around. Let's play free. By saying those things and grouping up your team together, that automatically shows a coach, oh, wow, okay, this kid is willing to win. He's going to carry, his team as a leader. It's all about how a coach perceives you. Yes, you are competing against everybody else for a spot. But if you are building other people up instead of tearing them down, that automatically shows, man, this kid isn't even worried about securing his spot. He knows he has it. So he's trying to help other people because he believes in the success of a team. Step 3, show up in shape. Coaches immediately notice conditioning. You may have seen this before. Athletes that play a completely different sport than basketball may show up to basketball tryouts and the coach immediately takes a liking to that player. You know why? They show great conditioning, and they may have coordination too. Before the tryout happens, make sure to run sprints, jog around your neighborhood, and just build up your endurance. I'll give you a little story. When I was in 6th grade, I played for the travel basketball team in my area. I was on the A team for about 3 years before that. I showed up to a tryout, and I was fat, and I wasn't able to run the sprints. I was pushed down to the B team the year after that. If you don't have great endurance, it's going to cause problems. So don't let that be a bottleneck. Step 4, let's talk about hustle and intangibles. You gotta dive for loose balls. You gotta call out screens. You gotta box out. You already know those things. But let me give you a different perspective. Everybody talks about the actions that you can do. But what I want to show you is that you can create a different attitude for yourself. If you have a very positive attitude and you control what you can control, people immediately notice that. Let's say you're having a bad day and you're walking around kind of, just going along, kind of frowning. But then somebody comes up to you with a really positive attitude and they say, hey man, how you doing, man? You look good today. I love the fit. Immediately your mood is going to change. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Even if it's just for a split second. Your attitude can positively impact others around you. So make sure you're on the ball with that. Number 5, don't play it safe. Playing safe blends you in with everybody else. Most basketball players are afraid of making a mistake, which means they don't take risks. They don't try new things. They don't experiment. And that's a real shame. Simon Sinek has a great quote about this. I don't know it verbatim, but I remember hearing about it when I was younger, and it completely changed my mindset. He was talking about skiers, and he said, as a casual fan, you might be watching these skiers go through all these trees and obstacles, and you might be saying, man, how are they not hitting something? Wouldn't they be terrified? But the mindset of the skier is not, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree. Their mindset is follow the snow, follow the path. Because if all they're thinking about is the trees, they're probably going to hit a tree. You get out of life what you spend your time focusing on. So take shots, make the right reads, and just play ball, man. Mistakes are fine if you pair them with a positive attitude and good effort. I'll tell you another story. When I was younger and I used to play AAU basketball, I would show up to tryouts, and I actually made a team one year because my coach noticed my shooting form. It didn't even matter if I made the shot or not. The coach saw my form, and he said, oh, that kid's a shooter. So get this in your mind right now. The chances of you making the team or having a good tryout aren't dependent on if you make or miss your shots. It's about how you look while doing it. Number 6 is focus on the fundamentals. Keep it simple. Execute the basics consistently. A lot of basketball players will think that they need to make flashy plays and have big highlights to stand out. But more times than not, coaches look for the guys that they can count on. The guys that they can trust. The guys that they know, if I put them in the game, they're going to make good decisions. So think about things like this. Good form, good spacing, decision making. All that stuff is what will make you stand out. Make sure to be aggressive too, right? Drive in hard and then kick out to the open man or take it all the way yourself, right? Think about those things. Make the simple plays. Number 7, lift others up. I briefly mentioned this before, but I wanted to talk about it again. Most guys at tryouts have a selfish attitude because they have it in their mind that I'm here to earn my spot, nobody else is going to take it, and they have that competitive mode. And that's perfectly fine. I want you to have that too, but I want you to calibrate it. Create this image in your mind that everybody else is competing against each other. They're playing checkers, you're playing chess. True leadership is competitiveness paired with making others better. Number 8, build confidence from your wins. Remind yourself of all the good things you've done. If you have a buzzer beater or some kind of clutch moment, you made 5 threes in the game, remember those things and stop focusing on the negative. Now, if you're saying to me, oh, Mark, I don't have a positive moment to remember in basketball. All right, think of a positive moment in your life. Did you help somebody do something? Or did you learn a new skill? Do you know how to play an instrument? Remind yourself of things that show that you are competent. Stack positives to walk with confidence. Number 9, decide how serious you are. Ask yourself these questions. Do I just want to have fun and goof around with my teammates, make new friends? Do I want to be a good player, contribute to the team, have some solid production? Or do I want to be great? And be honest with yourself. I chose to be great when I was a freshman in high school. I decided, all right, for the next 4 years, I'm going to dedicate my life to becoming an amazing basketball player. Of course, I kept God first along the way. Keep God first. And I don't have any regrets. However, I didn't have much of a social life. I didn't go to parties. I didn't do anything stupid. I didn't drink, smoke, all that stuff. That part is good. But I kind of wish I had more time to hang out with friends and build my relationships with people. I'm doing that now, but understand what you want. Greatness requires sacrifice, so make your goals according to what you're willing to sacrifice. Just decide now and then commit fully. Get it down on paper. Make it official. Number 10, the David versus Goliath mindset. You may not be the tallest. You may not be the fastest. And you may not be the strongest. But once again, that common principle in this video all boils down to, what are you focusing on? In the Bible story between David and Goliath, David didn't say, oh, yeah, you're right, Goliath is huge, he's stronger than me, bigger than me. No, he said, hey, I have God with me. So he focused on what he had. He focused on his faith. And that's how he got the victory. Because let me tell you something, God is bigger than all of the Goliaths in your life. Once I started to incorporate the David versus Goliath mindset into my life, I've been very successful. So trust in Jesus Christ. Trust that God is empowering you to overcome any obstacle. God is bigger than all your problems. God loves you. Believe the gospel. Trust in Jesus Christ because he loves you and I love you. Thank you for watching this video, man. And be sure to click this video if you want to know how to get ahead of 99% of high school basketball players this year. But as always, keep God first. Stay blessed, bro. I'll see y'all, boys.